as our African American brothers and sisters would say, we'd go to church. Man, we ain't going to church. We see something like that happen, we going to church then. Something happened. Honey, they went to church. They tore the roof. The thinking roof was tore off. They finished tearing it off. Jesus was moving. Which brings us to 2000, September 16th, 2012. Here we sit. Everybody's life's a little different. Nobody in here's the same. We're all different. Fact is, we're all struggling with different issues. Every last one of us. But Jesus came here to help every last one of us. See, I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you the message. Jesus is here. There's hope here. What are you having difficulties with? What are your struggles? Because my struggles are not like your struggles. Your struggles are not like my struggles. What are yours? You don't have to answer that out loud, but I want you to answer it to yourself. What are the things that you are contending with on a daily basis that sometimes you wonder if you're ever going to gain the victory over it? That's some good news. Jesus is here. He's here to help. He's here to make a difference in your life. But if we could just learn a lesson from the four men that carried this man and took the roof off. Not only did this man that received the healing get some, but the four guys that carried him when he couldn't carry himself got some too. You might say, Pastor, I don't really have anything that I'm having a hard time with. I don't really have anything that I'm really contending with and really having trouble with. Maybe you're the one then. If you don't have anything major going on, maybe you're the one that's going to pick somebody else up and carry them to Jesus. Today is National Baptist Church Sunday. This church, along with 12,000 to 15,000 more across the United States, have said it's time that we pick somebody up and carry them back. It's time that we help those that need a prayer. If we don't have anything else in the church, let me show you what we need. If we didn't have an instrument, if we didn't have a PA system, if we didn't have a shout, if we didn't have a dance, the most important thing that we can have is love. And the four men that carried that man to Christ exhibited that kind of love. Wonder how many people today, if you take 15,000 churches and you multiply that by however many come to each church, some churches small, some churches big, how many hundreds of thousands of people across this nation today are being carried to Jesus by somebody else? Think about it for just a minute. God love people. You see, the problem with the church in Jesus' time is that they had a whole lot of religion, but they missed that most important ingredient of all, which was the love. Friend, I come to tell you that no matter how much churchy stuff we do, if we leave that love out, we have missed the boat. This is the opportunity to change the world. It's the love that was shown by Jesus. Jesus understood that it wasn't popular to love the unlovable. Jesus understood that it wasn't popular to the Pharisees. See, they didn't want Jesus associated with anybody except some of the church person. Jesus understood the importance of reaching out to everybody. Do we understand that? Do we have that concept today? I'm asking myself. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I sure hope that I have that desire to reach out to the guy that lives under a bridge somewhere. Think about it just a minute. I sure hope that if my path crosses with some multi-millionaire, that instead of looking at him with envy and jealousy, that something on the inside of me would say, you know what? He might have multi-millions of dollars, but he still needs Jesus. See what I'm saying? See, it don't matter. It don't matter what your race is. It don't matter what your bank account looks like. It don't matter what kind of car you drive or what kind of house you live in. This gospel's across the board. And the ground is level at the foot of the cross. I mean, it's flat as a board. Everybody's got to come the same. That's a good thing, though, when you think of that. Because if we could buy our way into heaven, some of us wouldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? I'd have a hard time getting there if I had to buy my way there. But the good news is I don't have to buy my way there. Because somebody already paid the ticket. Somebody's already bought it and they said, all you got to get is this ticket. And I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. This man here probably come out of there shouting, rejoicing. I wonder how many people he told what happened to him. I wonder how many family members he told. Wonder how many of the city people that he ran out and they recounted the story of what was going on. We heard that Jesus was in the house and we thought, man, we got to get to where he's at. And we got there. There's so many people we couldn't get in. So we just tore the roof off the place. And then they lowered me down on the stretcher. And then when I got down there, Jesus looked at me and he said, son, thy sins be forgiven thee. And then all the church people were standing around. They didn't like that too good. And then Jesus looked at him and said, not only is his sins forgiven, but I'm going to heal his body. He said, arise, take up thy bed and walk. And this guy's probably telling his friends, and said, and all I done, I never walked before. I just tried to do what I saw everybody else doing. I got on my feet and I was able to walk. This guy's probably excited. I know I would be. Wouldn't you? Be excited. Are you excited about Jesus today? He's the best thing that can ever happen in your life. But here's the thing. The electrical outlet over here, run a vacuum cleaner, it'll run any appliance that you plug into it, works off. But you got to plug in. The power can be right there. Never plug into it. Never reap the benefits of it.